Hi folks, my name is Justin. Unfortunately, Vash can't make it here today. Well, actually, he can. He's just in his trailer. He won't come out.
Yeah, I don't know.
So,
We've tried.
So today we have...
Hi, I'm Kevin Sebastian.
Perfect. So I guess we'll do it this way. Today we're going to talk about The Martian, or as I'm going to call it, Castaway, with Matt Damon.
Hey!
Did you know this, I guess, is based on a book?
No, I did not know that.
I might be lying, please fact check me here, but I believe this is based on a book, which obviously neither of us have read. But I hear the book is good.
Oh, well that's
hope so,
grounds to make a movie out of it.
Yeah, I mean, even if the book's not good, they make movies out of it. Let's
That's
not kid
totally
ourselves.
true.
That's how we do it now. So did you like the movie?
I really liked the movie.
You did?
I did.
Okay.
I liked it a lot.
You liked
it was really good.
Yeah. I really enjoyed this movie. I have always liked Matt Damon, and I feel I always will like Matt Damon. And so I really liked Matt Damon in this.
No, Matt Damon did great.
I thought it was great.
I think something that was so fantastic with Matt, I mean, I think there were times that he was sort of Matt Damon being Matt Damon.
Yeah.
But at the same time, he was just great, this will sound weird, of just playing a guy who's stuck in a crap situation.
Being a guy.
He's just so like...
You're a good guy.
Right?
They have right now, well, planned missions to Mars.
Sure.
And people are volunteering to take the one-way trip to Mars.
That's right, I did hear about that.
Would you volunteer for that?
Oh, a one-way, it depends. Do they have Wi-Fi? It depends on how many friends I lost or angered.
I know they opened it up to anybody, but really, they should have just been like, look, we need a doctor,
yes.
we need these, like, we certainly don't need the dude that works at Pizza Hut.
What if none of those guys can make subpar pizza?
This was just a suspension of disbelief thing. They have, like, news crews, like, once they establish that he's there and they got to figure out how to get him and stuff, there's, like, news crews being like, this is what's going on, and then looking up to wait to hear what's happening.
Like it's a live feed from
It's like-
Mars.
It's a 5-second feed difference from the Middle East.
Okay.
It's like an hour and a half from Mars. Like,
Yeah.
can you imagine? Americans are upset when it's like, hey, how's it going? Pause, pause, pause. Things are going well out here. Like, we get angry about that.
Completely.
Can you imagine waiting a half an hour for that?
Okay, let's do a Mars live feed.
Okay.
Okay, so Mark, how are you feeling up there today?
Okay, the problem with this is that our videos are like 4 to 5 minutes long. So, like,
Oh. I love how in order to be part of the crew of astronauts, you needed to have prior experience being an astronaut in another movie. I mean,
wait a minute, is that true?
Yeah, I think that was actually a...
Were they all astronauts at some other point in another film?
Yes. I'm just going to say yes.
We will put it in the description below, the actors that are on the crew.
Yeah.
And you tell us if they have all been in another movie as an astronaut somehow.
I hope this is true.
I think this is
feel like
totally
it's
not
true.
horse. So I think I could still be an astronaut.
I think you should.
There might be a little bit of work involved between now and being an astronaut, but I think it's okay. And with this whole Virgin Galactic, wasn't that?
That's right.
Isn't he the one that's doing that
I
space
think
travel?
so.
And Elon Musk? I'm really hoping for
I think he
a
could
little
do it.
commuter trip to the moon.
That would be
sounds
great.
pretty cool.
If you do that, I'll be in the mission control where it's always, dark lighting and the only lights coming from the screen, and I will be super nervous for you.
That being said, we really have a thing about sending people up into space with like a tiny piece of tinfoil or like a small piece of plastic from you and all of space. Now I get it. We don't need a lot because there's no air resistance and blah, 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 bleep, bleep, bloop, bloop.
That.
Horse. You give me some serious like thickness going on and you just make the rocket bigger. That's what you need to do. Like, figure it out,
and
NASA.
in Hollywood, they give
Figure
you
it out.
serious thickness.
I don't know if we're talking about space travel anymore.
What?
So, should we review the movie?
I think we should review the movie.
Okay, this is actually hard for me.
Okay.
I really enjoyed this film.
Okay.
I think you should see it in the theater. Like, because
That was hard for you,
Well,
huh?
because it's a big movie, but I don't want to necessarily give it a 5 because it
Sure.
didn't like blow me out of my seat like excitement. I just really enjoyed the movie. I would
Sure.
say it's a solid 4. I say enjoy it in the theater, have fun with it.
Yeah.
I'm not saying greatest movie of the year, you have to run to
No.
it, but
Yeah.
it was a lot of fun.
Sure. I'll give it a 4. I'll even like possibly move to 4.5, just
Okay.
because it's totally something to see in the movie theater.
Thank you, everybody, for watching the show. Feel free to subscribe to the page. It was on last week and on DVD. Thank you, Kevin, for coming on here
my
today.
pleasure. Thanks
Appreciate
for
it.
having me.
And we will see you guys next week when the movie will be something. And I'll learn that for next week.